In this part of the series, we're going to learn how to animate the cabinet's components and make them responsive to the user's interactions in VR. Let's begin with the cabinet's door. Select the assembly named door, which is not the highest level of the assembly, since we used the highest assembly in creating the configuration scene states, and we want them both to work at the same time without any conflict. If you were to rotate the door, you would notice that it rotates at its center, which is where the pivot is, unlike a normal door that rotates at the hinges. To adjust the pivot, press 4 on the keyboard and move the pivot to the left edge, and be as accurate as possible. Once you're done, switch to the Animation tab and set the time slider to frame 50, then rotate the door as if it was open. Notice that 2 keyframes have been created. Select them both and click on Create Animation Sequence. Type in the name door and make sure you toggle on the Create Reverse option, since we need an animation for the door closing. Now select the door at the same level that you created the animation, and in the Object tab to the right, set the action type to multi-action, since we need to add both the animation and the reverse version of the animation. Make sure it is set to loop and click on the actions list. Click the Add button and set the type to Play Sequence. Then click on the door sequence to attach it. Click OK and click Add, then set the action type to Play Sequence again, but this time click the reversed version of the animation to attach it. Let's move to the drawer. Select the assembly but make sure it is not the highest assembly of the drawer. Then switch to the Animation tab and set the time slider to frame 50 and move the drawer outwards. Select the created keyframes and click on Create Animation Sequence. Name the sequence Drawer 1 and toggle on the Create Reversed option and click OK. Select the drawer's assembly and from the Object tab to the right, similar to the door, set the action type to multi-action. Click on the action list, then click on Add, and set the type to Play Sequence. Click on the Drawer 1 animation sequence to attach it, then click OK. Add another Play Sequence action and attach the Drawer 1 reversed animation sequence. Follow the same steps to create an animation sequence for the remaining drawers and attach them as multi-actions to the object. Getting to the baskets, select the plastic basket and make sure you have selected the lower level of the assembly. Then move the time slider to frame 30 and push the basket outwards. Now move the time slider to frame 50 and snap the basket to the ground by pressing N on the keyboard, then click on the ground. You can also rotate it slightly if you wish. Now select the keyframes and click on the Create Animation Sequence button. Type in the name Plastic and toggle on the Create Reverse option and press OK. Select the mesh basket and create an animation for it being removed from the cabinet. Create an animation sequence for the created keyframes along with the reversed version of it. Then select the metal basket assembly and from the Objects tab to the right, set the Action tab to Multi-Action. Open the Actions list and add a play sequence action. Then click on the Mesh Animation Sequence to attach it. Add another play sequence action and attach the reversed version of the mesh basket animation. Select the plastic basket and follow the same steps to attach both of its animation sequences as a multi-action. From the VR Viewer menu, select Show in Viewer, then select Desktop Mode. Hold left-click and aim at an object in the scene, then release to run the animation sequence attached to the object. Note that animation sequences do not conflict with changing the scene states during the VR experience.